yes, and across this country, we have a homelessness problem. There's no question about it. We have it here in the District of Columbia. It exists all over the place. People being homeless. And the people always ask the question, so what do you do with the homeless? So a lot of cities have passed ordinances saying if you sleep at a bus stop or you loiter, we're going to put you in jail. It doesn't solve the problem. All right? It doesn't solve the problem at all. But now, there's a lot of things that's wrong with the state of Utah. But this is what's right with the state of Utah. Utah is solving homelessness by giving homeless people homes. It means they're not homeless anymore. In 2005, Utah figured out that the annual cost of ER visits and jail stays for homeless people was about $16,000 a person, compared to $11,000 to provide them, a homeless person, an apartment and a social worker. So the state began giving away apartments with no strings attached. Each participant in Utah's Housing First program also get a caseworker to help them become self-sufficient, but they keep the apartment even if they fail. The program has been a success, and other states are hoping to achieve the same thing. Such a novel ideal, right? Like, we want to solve homelessness, so we're going to give them homes. Wow, who would ever thought about that? And Utah ran the numbers, and the numbers check out. Just think about it. Every time they go to jail, every time they're in the ER, it could cost 300, 400, 500 times the cost of what it would just to put them in a home, so they're no longer a quote-unquote nuisance to your life. Hopefully, other folks get that. Clearly, they haven't. In Columbia, South Carolina, because they're concerned about the city being a magnet for homeless people, they passed an ordinance giving homeless people the option to either relocate or get arrested. Or in Tampa, Florida, which is the most homeless people in a mid-sized city, passed an ordinance allowing police officers to arrest anyone they saw sleeping in public or storing personal property in public. So you arrest them, you make them part of the system. Once they become part of the system, they open that revolving door, and it could cost you $30,000 to $40,000 a year, the state that is, and taxpayers, to keep them alive. If you give them a home, put them in an apartment, it costs you $11,000 a year. Big difference. If we want to solve homelessness, let's give them homes, folks.